What's up, everybody? Cats007, and today bring you guys some Soul Weaver gameplay, and I'm gonna spoil it. You guys are going to see the most insane sniping web shots you have ever seen in IDV. I being straight up, not clickbait, legit. So starting off, I know where people spawn, and I didn't want to go to bad corner because possibly of a merc, but I ended up finding the merc in middle, and I saw someone run near docks. If you saw in the beginning, I saw a silhouette. And it was a priestess or the officer, so I went to big boat, hoping that someone's gonna be there. Usually it's gonna be a kiting character or a decoder on big boat, because you know it's the safest option for them. So I was like, okay, I'll go to big boat. I found the mercenary in middle, so somebody has to be here, you know. I end up downing the priestess. I'm gonna chair her on big boat. So I heard someone decoding while I was in here. I'm like, you know what, so what I'll do is I'll chair somebody up here, stop the cypher rush from here, and then force him to go to a different cipher, stopping cipher rush in general. Now, as a survivor, your objective is to promote cipher rush as much as possible, and as a hunter, you need to stop it. So I want you to take a look at this, guys. So I'm waiting on top of big boat, right? And I had no idea I can do this. So I'm just chilling. I'm like, okay, no one's gonna save. I'll take the draw. I don't care. I'm a Soul Weaver. I'm supposed to get a draw anyway. So I'm looking around, and I see a silhouette in the distance. I'm like, that's interesting. I wonder if I can do this. I shoot across the map. I'm like, meh. And I hit. I was just like, wait, what? I come back and I'm just like, did I just hit that? So I'm like, let me try it again. I try to aim and I think I missed here. I think because the officer tried getting rid of the webs. I was like, wait, maybe I can pull another sneaky one. And I don't think the officer sees me. So I'm looking at the distance, right? I shoot. Let's take the officer perspective. And look at that. Boop! You didn't even see it coming. It's insane. What a web shot. And I'm wondering, you can do this in other areas too, because I can probably shoot from middle, from on top of there, or probably crab shack, and I'm just continuing to shoot from on top of there. Absolutely insane web shots. It is so dope to see that. And you see those webs in the air, like they're just flying across, and you don't get to react in time unless you're looking in the sky. But who looks in the sky against a Soul Weaver? Absolutely insane. I end up getting the smacker, walking through the pallet, and down the first officer. Absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna go chair the officer, and I noticed the dynamics of the Soul Weaver web shot is that if it's auto locked on a target, for example, if it's shooting it's like a gamekeeper hook, just less hooky. I think that's like the best way to say it. So instead of like an aimbot hook, think of a Soul Weaver and the mechanics of the web. It's gonna lock on the closer it is to a target. Not like a gamekeeper hook where it just hooks you at random. Like you could be far left and the hook is far right and it still hits you. You know what I'm saying? But if you're like an inch close to it type, it's still gonna connect. And that's what happened to the web. So usually the web would fly right across you. But if you're within the radius of it, it's gonna come down and hit you. And I was testing out. You can see, I'll show you guys when I ended up, after I downed this mercenary, I'll show you guys. So I'm gonna shoot the web right here in the mercenary, and I'll show you guys in a bit what I mean about the mechanics of the web. So mercenary's down. I'm like, there's no point in chasing a first officer who hasn't used both pocket watches. I'm just gonna spend an eternity chasing this person, and it's a waste. So I go after the mercenary, and I have like 60 webs, and that's not bad chasing mercenary, honestly. And I'm gonna put the mercenary on chair, and what they're probably gonna do is they're probably gonna cipher rush me, because they let the first person die, and they do have a good sense of cipher rush. So they're probably not going to save. So I'm looking around, I'm waiting around, and I'm seeing if any ciphers are wobbling. So I think I stay right here to check around. So that cipher is supposed to be worked on, but the officer didn't go back to it. So I'm thinking, okay, the officer probably went to another cipher because I'm patrolling the cipher. I'm stopping cipher rush by putting people on chair next to the cipher they're working on. So I'm looking around, I see one cipher wobbling, I see another one wobbling, and I'm like, I think I should switch. So I end up switching to teleport sooner or later. I'm looking, and I see that cipher wobbling up there, teleport, and look, I shoot the web, right? Theoretically, it's supposed to go right above you because, you know, physics, if you're coming down, it should go straight forward with the web. But because it's IDV, the web locked on to the closest target and then shot down. So instead of going straight past like on the stairs, it went down, the web went down and locked onto the enchantress. So basically I can shoot from the top of the ramp. I just have to be really accurate, just really accurate with my webs, and that's how it's gonna work. So I'm going back, I'm trying to down this officer as quickly as possible, and I was feeling kind. I wanted to give somebody dungeon, and I was going back and forth, trying to down this officer. There goes the watch. I'm gonna break this pallet. Stop the officer from going back and forth. And as soon as I use my wits to catch up, boop, I get stunned. I'm like, ow, that hurt. That was a really good stun. So I ended up chasing Enchantress. Enchantress has no stuns left. Okay, this works. I can go after anybody at this point. No stuns, no watches, say less. So chasing after this Enchantress, he drops down, falling right after her. No hit recovery and shoot. So you see what I'm saying? Like, even though I'm elevated, I can still get the web shot if I'm just super accurate. And I think that's the name of the game. Just be really accurate to web shots. Coming around and stun me and another web shot. Boop. My web shots today were on fire. Absolutely on fire. And it's so cool. It's so satisfying. Think of like one-tap lasso, but you're just shooting across the map. I think that's so satisfying to see. In my opinion, at least. I was going to give the Enchantress dungeon, and I see the Cypher wobbling. I'm like, okay, you know what? Stop the Cypher rush and just put somebody in dungeon. So I'm going to go make sure I down that officer. I think the officer realized, yeah, it's GG's. And spit and smack. So I'm going to chair the officer and then give the Enchantress dungeon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We are so close to 10K, guys. Literally, we are like 20 to 30 people off, and I can't wait to hit 10K. I do have something special. I did hint it in my community tab, but I want to see those who picked up the hint, because I didn't just like blatantly put it out there. You got to look for it, you know? But I can't wait to go crazy at 10K. We're going to hit 10K. That's crazy. We've been together for so long, and I just want to say thank you to whoever's been on this journey with me, and I appreciate and love every single one of you. Let's mention, well, the game's already over. I'm just looking for dungeon. I'm just talking at this point. I'll put my Discord server in the link below. Same with the Prodigy public server. And from here, it's GG's. I'm going to give the Enchantress dungeon. And hopefully the next time you guys see me is when I'm posting my special 10K video. I'm LAKESIDE, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.